Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks have long needed help, and with their hopes for a deep playoff run and the trade deadline quickly approaching, they had no other choice but to make a big move. And this big move was obtaining Kyrie Irving and letting two of their three best players go. But while this seems like great news at first sight, Dallas might be in trouble. Kyrie has had a common pattern on the past three teams he was on. He joined the team, caused trouble, and then left. But could this happen again, or will the Luka-Kyrie duo dominate the NBA? Why could this trade be the end for Luka and the Mavericks? The Mavericks ended the week with a successful record, but the victories were hard-won. They needed a tremendous effort from Doncic to defeat the Detroit team, which had one of the lowest records at their home court. Sadly, Luka got injured, and the Mavericks nearly lost a 27-point advantage they had against the Pelicans in the third quarter. And without their superstar, they were unable to win against the Golden State Warriors on the road. The status of this team is unpredictable and changes frequently during each game. It can be difficult to predict their performance, and at times, their play is not enjoyable to watch. Without Doncic, they lack a clear offensive strategy, and even with him on the court, their defense remains average at best. Luka had a strong week for his MVP campaign. Despite scoring 53 points in the game against Detroit, the team only managed a 5-point victory. Only in the fourth quarter did another player, Spencer Dinwiddie, score more than 10 points. Doncic then had a 31-point and 8-rebound game against New Orleans in just 23 minutes before being injured. It is evident that Doncic holds great value to the team. When he's playing, the team has a positive score of plus 143 in 1714 minutes. In contrast, without him on the court, the team has a negative score of minus 118 in 865 minutes. It was clear that Doncic was determined to carry the team on his own, as he was taking and making every shot, collecting every rebound, and distributing the ball as needed. However, when he was forced to leave the game, the team's offense became stagnant, their defense weakened, and the overall energy of the team was lost in an instant. The 3 games past week did not bring any new insights. With the trade deadline approaching, the team needed to make a move that will benefit them in the long term. And a move they made, getting Kyrie Irving and Markieff Morris from the Brooklyn Nets at the cost of Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, a future first-round pick, and multiple seconds. Many fans were in shock when Dallas first reported to be in trade talks for Irving. The organization has a history of workplace misconduct and even hired Jason Kidd last season with a domestic violence charge on his record. It just seemed like when Kyrie's controversy made just about every team refuse to buy him, Mavs were all over him. It is no secret that the Mavs have been in hot water for things that have gone on behind closed doors, and wanting Kyrie Irving might be a setback for all the work they have done to try and make up for the problems of the past. Kyrie Irving was met with controversy in October of 2022 after sharing a link to a movie containing anti-Semitic content. He faced suspension, lost endorsement deals, and was required to meet with the Anti-Defamation League. Upon his return to the Nets, he refused to apologize until he was absolutely forced to, and used the excuse of not having watched the entire film and only agreeing with some of its content as a defense. Kyrie's actions have shown insensitivity and have caused harm to many people. His track record in the league shows that he is not a reliable player for the long term. The Mavericks have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pair Luka Doncic with another star, and wasting that on a player known for causing trouble and being unreliable could be a major mistake. Adding someone with a history of poor decisions to an organization that is still dealing with past controversies would only make things worse. But if Luka and Kyrie actually manage to get along well, and Kyrie somehow brings light to the team, they might become a serious threat.